Advertencia, ¿vale?
Tienes 9 likes sin siquiera haber empezado el directo y un dislike.
Vale, el stream se supone que está abierto, ¿eh? Qué bobo que soy, qué bobo que soy. Hay un
¿Qué
botón que se
pasa,
llama
pues?
transmitir en directo.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasa?
Antes, en el stream de antes, no le he dado a transmitir en directo.
No mames, eres un pro tú.
Le había dado a transmitir en directo, pero en el Streamlabs. Pero parece que también tengo que darle dentro de YouTube. Fuck it. No hay datos. ¿Cómo que no hay datos?
Está empezando, está empezando.
¡Ah! ¡Está empezando el qué! ¿El qué?
El stream ya ha empezado y solo se ve un empieza el stream.
Ah, vale. Joder, yo pensaba que decías que estabas empezando el stream de Moya, que yo diciendo, hostia. Corre por tu vida.
Advertencia.
¡Oh! ¡Oh!
¿Vale?
¡Oh! Vale. Está en vale. En el móvil lo tengo puesto, ¿vale? Y ya se me ha escuchado. Vale, perfecto. Vale.
Yo he iniciado el stream y está nuestra conversación saliendo ahí, así que hola stream, buenas gente, soy Lolito y estamos aquí para grabar un nuevo gameplay del...
Está en la emisión pone que estado malo. O sea que es un estado de emisión paupérrimo. Una mierda.
Pues la verdad que sí, va con bastante retraso, con unos segundos, pero bueno, ¿qué se le va a hacer?
La gráfica está un poco sufriendo, la verdad. Vale, va a 30 FPS, va todo bien. Más o menos, dentro de lo que cabe. Voy a configurar un poco la emisión porque si no, como que... Vale. Vale. Puedo chatear desde aquí, desde el móvil. Puedo poner un pues, ¿por qué no? Vale. Pues. Vale. Voy a ir al contadoresdegref.com. Vale. Ahí está. Más o menos está. Bueno, ¿estás vivo?
Sí, estoy vivísimo.
Vale. O sea, he puesto un contador en el stream. O sea, va a tardar un buen rato, la verdad. Porque parece ser que hay un huevo de delay. No tenía que haber abierto stream con tanta mierda abierta. La verdad. Pero bueno, he puesto un contador. Vale. A ver, un segundo. Va con exactamente un minuto de retraso. Va con exactamente un minuto de retraso. ¿vale? Pues... Voy a poner música épica de... A ver, ¿dónde está? Aquí está interesante. Voy a poner música épica de Digref. Aquí está. Música épica de Digref.
Tú y yo viendo el stream,
¿Seguro? Pues sí. Antes había 3 personas. Bueno, yo no estoy viendo el stream.
Pues hay 3 personas.
Pues, o sea, eres tú y otras 2 personas, porque yo no estoy viendo el stream. Yo lo estoy viendo desde OBS, pero no cuenta.
Yo creo que sí, Hola, gente, ¿quién está ahí?
¡Oh! ¡4 personas! ¡Oh!
Épico.
4 personas.
Na. 4 personas, 10 likes, un dislike. Esa es.
A ver, voy a poner en mi propio stream porque soy así de ególatra. Voy a buscarme a mí mismo en YouTube y voy a poner mi propio stream. Pues quedan 5 minutos.
170.000 personas en espera. En el Minecraft ahí. 180.000.
Voy a bajarle un poco de huevos. Voy a bajarle un poco de huevos. Vale, tengo que buscar el stream de Minecraft porque no estoy. O sea, empieza en 5 minutos y ni siquiera estoy. ¿Sabes? Digo, what the fuck. ¿Dónde está? Aquí está, Minecraft. Hay 15.000 personas esperando en el Minecraft Live con descripción de audio.
El Minecraft Live de Minecraft, o sea, en el normal, hay 185.000.
Pero sí, el otro también es normal, solo que es para gente, qué sé yo, con discapacidad de algún tipo. Pero bueno, voy a volver a mi canal y eso, y voy a promocionar mi propio stream porque sí, soy así de cutre, la verdad.
Pues nadie comenta aparte de nosotros en el stream.
Pero a ver, seguro que la otra persona que lo está viendo, posiblemente, pues, no sé. Empieza en 5 minutos y... Vale.
Pinches minutos, güey. Qué emoción.
¡Qué emoción! ¡Qué emoción!
Hay 4 personas viendo el stream.
¡Ostras! Hay gente que literalmente tiene una casa llena, en el Origin Realms, tiene una casa llena de golems de cobre. Yo quiero esa casa. Yo quiero esa casa.
Pues yo no.
Un momento, te voy a mandar una imagen por Discord, por favor. Necesito que la mires. y la analices atentamente.
Me lo estás poniendo muy difícil. Analizar eso. Uf.
Vale, queda 1 minuto y 25 segundos. Aproximadamente. 1 minuto y 44 realmente, pero bueno.
Mientras tanto voy a hacer una cosa conocida como leer manga.
Tenía esto de aquí. Tenía esto. Un segundo. El asda este. Control C. Hecho. Voy aquí. Estaba poniendo el esto que tengo, pero para cuando estaba jugando al Deltarune. ¿Empieza stream? No, esto es. Empieza ya dentro de 45 segundos, ya, tan pronto. Tan pronto. ¿En serio? Tan pronto. Empiezo. Vale, pues empieza en 58 segundos. Yo voy a ir nueva escena. Pestaña de navegador, no hay pestaña de navegador. Fuente color, fuente multimedia. Presentación de imagen, no. Captura de pantalla, no. Captura de juego, no. Captura de ventana, tampoco. ¿O sí? Ventana. Fuente. Cancelar, no sé. Stream. No. New scene. No. Stream. No es stream.
Sí, ¿eh?
Aceptar. ¡Ah! Vale, aquí está. El stream.
A mí no me sale todavía. No, sí.
¿Lo estás viendo, no? Vale, vamos a reaccionar aquí juntitos. Vale. Mientras espero voy a seguir jugando al Punch Out. Porque es un juegazo. Para nada estoy haciendo trampas con... Oh, shit. Easy, easy.
Llegamos a los 10 subs, a los 100 subs antes del 28, yo lo...
Si no tengo 39 subs. Tengo...
¿Cómo que no?
No tengo 39. O sea, ahí pone que tengo 89 subs. Está bugueado, está bugueado. Yo no tengo 89 subs.
87.
Sí, 87. Entonces, eso es lo que yo recuerdo, ¿sabes? Pero...
Voy a bajar el volumen del Google porque, joder. El REACCION ha sido contratado por los de Minecraft para hacer como una retransmisión o algo así extraño.
A ver, stream. cocine me seguirá yendo como la shit. Lo averiguaremos. No te necesito con lo de la pantalla completa y todo esto. Pero bueno. Todo sea por la ciencia. Debería ir todo relativamente bien. Bueno, como que tarda un poco, ¿no? Tipo...
A ver, pone que
Hay
el
20...
show previo es ahí 25 y que empieza a las 6.
¿Cómo que empieza a las 6?
Lo pone ahí.
Hostia. Bueno, pues a tragarse el show previo. Y con patatas fritas encima. El Punch Out está lleno de referencias a Deltarune. Aunque es al revés, pero bueno, imagínate. Guardar partida. Vale, weón, ¿estás vivo? ¿Estás vivo?
Sí, estoy bastante vivo.
¡Oh!
¿Cómo?
Empieza, ¿eh? Está la llavecita del dungeon, maldita llave.
Hello everyone, my name is Mumbo and welcome to the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. I definitely could have
A
done
mí me
that
ha
better.
dado un poco de retraso a diferencia de a ti.
Definitely helped the situation. A little bit of redstone.
Vale, está jugando Minecraft Bedrock.
TNT, why not? And now that I'm fully
Menuda
prepared, I want
cheat,
to
la
welcome
verdad.
you to the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show 2021. Absolutely glorious. This first little batch of videos are all linked by the way they take the game and create a challenge for themselves and their friends.
Oh,
Hey
culo.
everyone, my name is Pat RHD, and today we're going to be playing Minecraft with not only one mice, but two. This is not going to end well. But hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Let's get
Ostras,
into
esto va a ser una mierda.
So our
Me voy a
main
tener que
mice,
comer esto con
this
patatas,
guy
tío.
right here, it's gonna
A un
be
tío
controlling
jugando al
where we
Minecraft,
go.
pero con
Up,
dos
down, left,
ratones.
right. If we want to mine certain blocks, we can do that. Everything
Y encima
that
está
our
jugando
mice
Bedrock.
usually does.
La peor edición de Minecraft,
How
en
am
mi
I gonna get
opinión.
backwards? How am I gonna open up my inventory? Well,
Hombre, el Pocket Edition es
that's why we
peor.
have the second mic. This button right here, we move forward. Simple. This button right here, we move backwards.
Mira, en mi stream ya he
Easy.
empezado
And
a...
of course, we gotta open
el
up the
pre-show.
inventory. It wouldn't be Minecraft without an inventory.
Lleva como
This
2
button
minutos
right
o
here
uno de un par de minutos y medio de retraso, pero aún
opens up
así...
our inventory. And I could say that this is actually doable. This is playable, you know, just in case you broke a keyboard and if you have two mices laying around.
Sí, lleva un minuto de
This
retraso
is
justo.
at home. I actually recommend it. There we go. Let's see if we can craft a shelter sword.
En serio me voy a tener que tragar un gameplay.
Definitely want to slay that piggy. Okay. All right.
¿Estás vivo?
Very weird, but trust
Sí,
me.
estoy más vivo y me está dando sida esto.
O te estás muriendo, porque yo personalmente me estoy muriendo ahora mismo.
This is
Minecraft, me estás decepcionando, no hagas esto, brother. Bedrock, no.
Now we use our
O sea-
other mouse. You know, we got some buttons on the side right here.
¿Por qué me tengo que comer un gameplay?
Not
Yo no quiero
bad.
comer,
This
me estoy...
feels very weird.
Dios, qué asco.
Poor piggy.
Bueno.
Encima ni siquiera es un gameplay interesante. Si me dices que es el Richie MC haciendo un gameplay de su Survival 1.9.
Y esa carita triste así de repente de la nada. ¿Qué
Yeah,
asco?
this was actually a blast.
Por favor, mátame. O sea, te doy toda la... ¡Oh! Algo que no es un gameplay. Lego Minecraft. La verdad es que sí prefiero el gameplay de antes.
Breaking the law, breaking
Ay,
the
sí.
law. You're picking that side? Okay,
A mí me da con retraso el stream,
here.
No sé, yo estoy viendo a un tío picando
Ooh, okay, I got some.
picando hacia abajo.
I can't wait to see what I turn into.
Yo sigo viendo lo de Lego Minecraft todavía.
What do you think you're gonna be? I'll bet.
Yo creo que prefiero ver al tío haciendo un gameplay. Oh, una geoda.
Oh, I got out.
Pero
I'm
me está dando un cringe.
Oh, you're zombie, run, run, you're zombie. Get me out of this place.
Esto me está dando demasiado cringe.
Ooh, oh, sunshine. Yeah, sunshine. You're gonna get out of there. Get out of there. Come on, come on.
I gotta go deeper.
Holy smoke. Oh, look, Mac. Look.
Team Alley.
Down.
¿Cómo que Team Alley?
¿Cómo que tierra ley? ¿Qué tierra ley?
No, Team Alley está poniendo la gente por el chat.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Un segundo.
Yeah, look at all
¿Cómo
this
que Team Alley?
so much.
No sé lo que estoy. Mira, Alley.
A mí me pone el chat de esta emisión está inhabilitado. ¿Cómo?
Do we get to morph? Oh
Okay,
my
there's some
gosh,
coal
look
here.
at you.
This might be enough. This might be enough.
A mí me pone que está inhabilitado
Oh, morph, I'm morph.
el chat de la emisión.
Ooh.
We're kind of like best friends right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Pero ¿por qué a mí me va tan...?
Hey,
¿Y por qué yo no puedo ver el chat? A ver, igual lo puedo ver
I'm
desde
just excited that I
YouTube.
no longer have to dig
Del
for
móvil.
blocks. Ooh, I have a lot more coal. I might
Aquí
morph.
todavía...
Much more on your side. I have
Yeah.
some.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Share
Take
the
some,
wealth,
take some. Yeah,
man.
for
Share
sure,
the
for sure.
wealth.
Yeah, take some. Let's.
Pero en la parte de los corazoncitos de Best Friends.
Okay.
Maybe.
Ah, no sé, yo creo que esa parte no la veo. Oh, es una... Ahora la tipa esta se ha convertido en una tortuga. Wow.
Pues, ¿cómo no va a pasar eso?
I'm 4 blocks now.
Oh, are you? You're
Yeah.
a
Okay, we
four
need some
blocker?
XP. We gotta get out of this 4.
¿A ti la tipa ya se te ha
Oh,
convertido en una
there's a
tortuga o
bunch of
todavía
coal
no?
down below where you were digging.
Sí, se me acaba de convertir en una tortuga. ¿Pero por qué me va con retraso mental esto?
¿Y por qué yo no puedo ver el chat?
Friend.
Wait, I'm working.
Quiero decirle a la gente que es tontita y que ser Team
Pues estoy
Alley.
viendo un montón de Alley, ¿eh? Estoy viendo un montón.
That's so cute.
No sé, tú pon hashtag Team Copper Golem, ¿no? O tú también te vas a poner el hashtag Team Alley. Yo me decepcionaría, si haces eso.
La muerte.
I'm so small.
Ah, you got some good stuff.
Eso sí,
coming.
de Glaives estoy viendo como
Yeah.
un par sueltos así, todo el mundo Alley y Copper Golem y a veces un Glaive por ahí.
Ahora la tipa se ha convertido en un aldeano errante de
Oh, now
estos.
I am. So
Okay.
this is great.
Comerciante errante, o como se llamen.
Oh, I'm a Vex.
Can you fly?
I can fly. Whoa.
Y he puesto hashtag Copper Golem o la chupas.
The rules we have to dig straight down, isn't it?
We have to dig.
Yo creo que la gente
Big trouble. No.
la chupa.
I can fly.
La gente va a chupar. Porque...
Yeah. Oh no.
Pero se acaba de suicidar la señora. O sea, se tira o la lava cayendo. Qué cringe, por favor. Dios, mátame.
Yeah, kitty cat, meow meow.
Oh, you're so cute.
Lo tienen que hacer algo como ir recto hacia abajo así, pero no sé.
Bye bye.
Fala pessoal, eu sou o Jazz Gold.
Te juro que pensaba que este tío era PewDiePie.
E agora vocês vão assistir a troca de construção. O minigame que consiste em você ter apenas 1 minuto para começar.
Como siempre, me da con retraso de unos segundos.
Acabou 1 minuto, você é obrigado.
Creo que es
a sair do
portugués,
seu
¿no?
lote
Porque-
e a construção do youtuber vizinho. Você deve continuar.
Que tiene
a
acento
construção
portugués
dele,
el
mas
tío.
sem saber qual era
Parece
a ideia
portugués, ¿no?
original que
Creo.
ele tinha para a construção. Todos os youtubers
Puede ser.
continuarão as construções de todos
Sí.
os youtubers e no final
O tal vez parece igual es catalán, vete tú a saber.
Acaba de comentar en mi stream un tío que se llama Benito Putin Andorra.
Para começar, como vocês podem ver, a gente tem 2 box, o de cima
Y luego
o de
también ha
baixo.
comentado mi padre.
Vocês vão vir aqui
Pero
no
también
box de
Benito
cima,
Putin
eu
Andorra.
mais ou menos como vocês
Benito
acham
Putin
que
Andorra.
fosse o resultado
¿Quién es
final.
Benito Putin Andorra?
Vocês fizeram suas construções?
No sé.
Sim, fizemos.
Então a parada agora é o seguinte, vai cada um pro seu box de baixo, vocês terão um
Sí, este tío es portugués o algo, porque va cada uno va a su sitio, porque va a comer sopa de macaco.
¿Qué van a hacer?
Un build battle, ¿no?
2, 1,
No sé.
Un minuto para construir algo.
Igual es brasileño, porque he visto Brasil número 1 por ahí.
Mano, 30 segundos já.
Man, 30 segundos.
Gente, 20 segundos.
Ah, não, peraí.
É sério, 20
Es
segundos.
típica de construcción en 1 minuto versus construcción en 10 minutos.
Vai pitar. Não. Vai pitar. Não, 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 não vai
¿Qué
dar,
está
vai
haciendo?
galera.
¿El Ale? ¿Eso es el Ale? No,
Ok,
no.
então agora todo mundo
No,
vai
es un
para
pito.
a sua direita e
Es un
direita,
pito.
que vem do lado
Es un
de cá.
pito.
Vai pra lá, Pacão.
Mas ficou um bloco errado. Não dá pra
Pita.
tirar.
No sé.
Eu
¿Eso
posso
qué
tirar
es?
pra você, pera aí. Que é isso aqui, mano?
¡Es un perro!
Vamos
Não,
lá.
tia, aí
¿Es un perro haciendo caca? ¿Qué es eso?
3, 2, 1, valendo.
Estás haciendo
Construção do amiguinho.
Me estás haciendo spoiler de lo que hacen los siguientes, tío.
Ay, lo siento, tío.
Me pareça que possa ser isso.
En mi stream todavía el tío no empezaba a construir la especie de cosa azul.
Segredo.
Está a punto de empezar a construirlo.
Não posso falar.
¿Qué especie de cosa azul?
La cosa azul esa que ha construido, lo que tú le llamas el
20
pito.
segundos.
Guiño,
Sí.
guiño.
Te van a desmonetizar el vídeo,
10 segundos.
Claro que sí.
A ver.
5, 4.
Pues sí, tienes razón.
Parou. Tempo finalizado. Vamos para.
Tempo
a
finalizado.
sala à direita. Eu entro aqui agora na sala vermelha. Que é isso? Nossa, mano.
Sí, voy con 3 segundos de retraso exactamente.
¿3 segundos?
Ah, vai. 3, 2.
3 segundos de retraso.
Eso significa que estarás viendo a la cosa blanca,
Sí, al esqueleto navideño.
que le ponen barba.
Não, é que foi a tia.
Eso no lo he visto todavía. Ahora lo estoy viendo.
Vou acabar com essa construção. Você é o vermelho, não é?
Qual é, mané?
Concreto.
Nossa, o que eu
Ah,
faço?
buscado.
20 segundos.
Pues ahora voy con 5 segundos de retraso.
5 segundos. 3.
A ver, intenta adelantar el directo porque como una persona normal que eres vas a intentar... Yo intentaría adelantar el directo.
Lo he intentado, pero no pasa nada.
Un cactus doblado. ¿Qué es eso?
Bora. Mano, vocês já acabaram.
Pero que no me hagas spoiler, mamá huevo.
Ah, pero yo o sea, si has dicho 5 segundos, han pasado 5. O no, no sé.
Galera, pra acabar agora.
No, es que
Eu acho que vai ficar o mais próximo.
no.
Tá? Isso que dizer. Eu acho.
O no, sí, igual
Bueno,
tienes
Os
razón.
30 segundos
Antes
finais.
de comentarlo, cuenta 1,
Gente, 20
2, 3, 4 y si eso ya lo comentas.
Ah, não,
Vale.
mano. Galera, 10
segundos
segundos
finais.
Vou botar só mais um tica-tica aqui pra terminar. Galera, 2, 1, acabou. E assim, todos os participantes passaram por todas as construções e fizeram a sua contribuição. Agora,
A ver, la mecánica que están haciendo de lo de las construcciones está interesante.
Conclusões de construção com a ideia
Ya.
original de cada.
Pero para eso necesitas amigos y tú y yo no tenemos amigos.
Box, pra gente poder ver. Nossa, velho! Fizeram um pato no meio.
Ah, era una Isoloyer.
Meu Deus, olha pra como ficou cada uma das construções. Primeiro era pra ser o mob que não ganhou a votação na última votação, que era o Archeology, e acabou virando uma
Por eso lo ya. La galleta no ha quedado tan mal.
Ah, ficou parecido relativamente, vai.
Parecito,
Era pra ser um
parecito.
esqueleto afogado que ficava no...
Esqueleto fugado.
Ô, Jane, por favor, esqueleto pirata
El esqueleto, chaval. El esqueleto, tú.
El esqueleto pirata.
El esqueleto ha terminado teniendo barba y siendo navideño.
Ti, 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 ti. Ti, 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 ti.
Esse foi o troço de construção. Eu espero que vocês tenham
Cactus, tá bien?
gostado. Tamo junto. Falou.
Está bien, está bien.
Well, that was pretty bonkers, wasn't it? I mean, that guy played Minecraft with 2 mice better than I play Minecraft with 1 mouse. Then again, I press shift with my thumb.
Vamos, Minecraft, no me
The
decepciones.
next segment of the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show focuses on the history of Minecraft. And I've got the perfect
Historia
music
de
to take us there.
Minecraft.
Honestly, every time I look at this thing, it makes my
Le voy a dar
even though I love
dislike
this,
solo por
I know
esto.
exactly how
Me
it
acaban
works,
de
it still has
decepcionar.
a way.
Están
So let's not
utilizando
waste a
un
single
mod.
second. Let's head on inside and crack on with the next batch of videos.
Están usando un mod.
Oi, meu nome é Moncase, eu tenho 21 anos e eu jogo Minecraft desde os meus 12.
Es que yo siempre me he preguntado cómo hacían esto, así que es un mod lo que usan.
Sí, lo del portal es un mod. A ver, ¿quién es esta tipa, por cierto? O sea,
Eu sou tão fascinada com Minecraft e como Minecraft influenciou absurdamente a minha carreira e a minha vida. Minecraft no começo era um
parece
jogo
italiano,
super
¿no?
simples, muito simples.
No,
Mas mesmo
portugués. Ahí
com
pone
ele
Versao.
ainda tinha algo que conseguia te prender a ele de uma forma absurda. E conforme o tempo foi passando e as coisas foram mudando.
Versao
fui ver que
1.2,
Minecraft não
Versao
era apenas
1.3,
aquilo, era um mundo de
Versao
utilidades e
1.4.
possibilidades que iam ser adicionadas conforme o tempo. Ia mais e mais e mais e mais. E é tão bonito.
Versao
Você conseguir ver a história do
1.5,
Minecraft.
Versao
É lindo ver
1.6.
o que ele se tornou e ver ele mudando e evoluindo.
Versao.
Pues yo voy a 1.5 por ahora,
Versao
1.6.
1.9.
Aprendendo mais ou menos, eu tô pra aprender umas coisas aí. Mas
E
é
se apa-
incrível ver como
Ah,
ele
ahí está.
liberta
Versao
a imaginação de
1.11.
formas absurdas. De muitas
Versao
formas, a
1.
gente nos liberta junto com isso.
Ahí ha habido un fallo, porque ha puesto la versión 1.11 y ha puesto las mansiones, pero las mansiones fueron añadidas en la 1.12. Creo. Sí. Las mansiones son de la 1.12, ¿no?
Já fiz muitas coisas erradas, obviamente, mas eu também tô aqui pra aprender.
Luego busco.
Creeper. Definitivamente nunca quebrei um diamante com uma picareta de madeira, né? Cavei pra baixo.
Picarita de madera.
Algumas vezes. Algumas, só algumas. Dormir no Nether? Nem se fala nisso.
Creo que es el tonto en culo que ha hecho eso.
No sé, yo creo que nadie. Dormir al Nether, o sea, todo el mundo sabe que no se puede.
Quebraram a Bedrock. Eu ainda não aprendi. Eu tô tentando
Versao
aprender isso,
1.4.
mas com o tempo a gente
Versao
vai aprendendo e evoluindo com essas coisas.
1.14.
Alguém conhece esse cara de tempo aí pra ele me ensinar? Porque eu não tô aprendendo. Mas tudo bem.
Versao
Minecraft
1.15.
é se aventurar, é se explodir. É se
Versao
apaixonar, é se divertir de
1.16.
várias e várias
Los
formas.
Porque yo tengo
Pigs.
la 1.15.
Minecraft é criar. Então Minecraft também é criação, é criadores. E assim ele te permite
Versao
criar
1.17.
universos e cenários diferentes. Onde esses criadores são capazes de construir cenários e universos para você se aventurar e se explodir de outras formas diferentes.
Versao 1. ¿Cómo que Versao 1.18? ¿Qué?
Pela quantidade de coisas que não só Minecraft cria, mas
Como
todo
que
mundo
Versao
cria junto com ele.
1.18?
E olha, eu já me aventurei muito.
La snapshot.
Graças a esses criadores. Eu já explorei muito. Então, muito obrigada a cada um deles. Porque tem sido uma jornada incrível.
Estoy viendo mucho a Lei.
Ver toda essa história do Minecraft, tudo que o Minecraft tem. E eu só quis mostrar um pouco do que eu aprendi. Mesmo que eu não aprendi.
Acabo de ver un comentario que me ha dado un cringe. Creo que la gente se cree que la ley de verdad te dupea los ítems.
Ostras.
Ahora entiendo la estupidez de la gente.
Ahora me aparece aquí un japonés. A ver qué me dice el pibe este.
僕が初めてマインクラフトをプレイしたのは2013年8年前になります。当時日本ではまだ今のようにマインクラフトは浸透しておらず、どんなゲームか分からずにプレイしていたんですが、それでもマインクラフトのね面白さに魅了されてどんどんプレイをしていきました。ただ今考えると
Es que es bobo el niño, es bobo el niño. O sea, ¿para qué pisas la placa de presión del templo del desierto?
Es tonto.
O sea, y luego intenta escapar. Voy a echar el vídeo 5 segundos atrás para poder contigo.
Tiene la skin del uso.
¿Tú qué estás viendo ahora mismo?
El cohete.
Yo también. Acabo de despegar.
Sí.
Vale, bien. Lo tengo 5 segundos atrasado para poder contigo con la
¿Y aquí es esto? Ah, la Hydra, yo contra este he peleado. Está muy chévere.
Had a lot of fun.
Los Raiders. Uff, cómo se notan. No existe el shifting Katsupan.
Y se cae. Un lobito. Story mode.
Story mode. ¿Quién se acuerda del story mode?
Yo me acuerdo. El Dungeons. Pero, oh mira, el Dungeons en las versiones antiguas. Cuando tenía cuando estaba el otro tipo de recalcado.
マインコンライブでサブ MC をさせていただくという
what the fuck.
本当にかけがえのない素晴らしい体験を
Me estoy muriendo del cringe un poquito, un poquito.
Mi nivel de cringe es de más de 8000.
Bueno, si tu nivel de cringe es yo aguanto cualquier cosa, o sea, yo he visto FNAF HS, yo aguanto cualquier cosa, el cringe no puede conmigo.
Podías poner nada más piedra, había estos Steve.
¡Oh! En español, por fin no voy a tener que estar leyendo subtítulos.
La verdad, este fue el inicio de este maravilloso juego. Después continuó la versión clásica 0.30, en la que podíamos poner bastante tipo de bloques, empezar a construir y a tener...
Aunque tampoco parece español, pero por lo menos no me habla en taca-taca.
Con un solo botón, y esto era bastante interesante para aquellos tiempos de Minecraft. Posterior a ello, ya existía el modo supervivencia, ya podíamos recolectar esa madera y por supuesto ya había animales en el juego. Todo empezaba a formarse, a verse muy espectacular. Conforme seguía avanzando el juego, podíamos tener esta tercera persona que estaba lateral. Sí, chicos, en estas versiones era la única manera de poder tener esta cámara de Minecraft, y después de ello ya nunca volvió.
Oye, pues la tercera persona lateral es bastante guapo,
En la actualización de Halloween podíamos obtener...
¿Tú qué opinas,
el acceso
hermano?
al Nether. Claro que
Yo te puedo decir que estas versiones las hemos jugado en KW-Craft,
Llegando a la beta 1.8, dio inicio
yo
la
eso
que ya traía en sí el modo creativo para construir. También las aldeas ya estaban disponibles, sin embargo todavía no tenían aldeanos. Las grietas fueron añadidas, los desiertos y las planicies ya eran más grandes. Posteriormente, comenzando la segunda actualización de aventura, y
a ver,
da inicio la
este señor que nos cuenta
de El Fin, dándose a conocer el primer jefe del juego, el dragón del End. No pasaron muchas versiones para que llegara la actualización bastante aterradora, así se llamaba. ¿En
serio ha existido una actualización que se llama actualización bastante aterradora?
La actualización de exploración, en la que añadieron mapas para poder navegar, las maravillosas mansiones con sus respectivos habitantes. Después de ello llegó la actualización acuática con delfines nuevos.
En mi opinión, la actualización acuática es de las mejores actualizaciones.
La actualización que le dio vida al océano completo.
De las mejores.
No añadió mucho útil para el juego, añadió que el accidente y poco más, pero le hacía falta, la verdad.
¿A poco no son hermosos? La actualización Abejas Zumbantes nos ofreció...
¡Abejas zumbantes!
Con estas hermosas criaturas, las abejas, que dan mucha alegría al juego.
Esta es una de las versiones más flojas que metieron las abejas y la miel.
Nether Update. A ver.
Añadiendo demasiadas cosas nuevas en el Nether para explorar y muchos nuevos peligros.
Eso es verdad.
Finalmente, teniendo Minecraft en la actualidad con estas criaturas hermosas, los ajolotes.
Es que para mí todavía la 1.17, es que siento como que para mí la 1.17 todavía no ha salido. Para mí la 1.17 todavía no ha salido.
Yo tampoco, yo sigo creyendo que estos son todavía snapshots.
En mi mente, o sea, la 1.17 no ha salido. Es que no puedo, o sea, no puedo pensar que ha salido porque no mi corazón no siente que haya salido la 1.17. ¿Este tío o creo que me está vacilando, ¿no? Porque creo que no sabe utilizar los arcos y flechas. ¡Hostia, qué guapo! ¡Qué guapo eso!
My name is Scott, or Smager, or dang that's a long name. A branding nightmare, I know. I'm a content...
Como no salga el Rich MC aquí, me voy a enfadar.
But my favorite thing that I've ever been part of is
me 13 minutos quedan, 13 minutos. 13 minutos para que ya nos empiecen a hablar los de Mojang. 13 minutos. Es que voy a seguir jugando al Punch-Out, que es que no me renta ver esto, o sea, ¿para qué lo quiero?
Es que ¿para qué cerraste el Doom? No sé lo que yo te pregunto, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué?
Yo sé, tenía el arco ese que podía haber matado al jefe ese.
Ready up, ready up. We're gonna go.
Oh, it's a laser show!
Beams.
Oh my god!
I'm so excited!
It's when the anxiety rises for everybody.
15 seconds. This is where we get in there. It's MCC time!
I'm so ready.
I'm going in.
Let's get it!
Bueno, me voy a poner a jugar al Mario Maker. Hasta que aparezca el Rich MC, yo aquí no estoy haciendo absolutamente nada.
Debería aparecer el Rich MC. Porque esta gente no la conocen ni en su casa.
O sea, ellos entran a casa y de repente están sus padres. ¿Tú quién coño eres? ¿Fuera de mi casa? ¡Fuera de mi casa! ¡Llama a la policía, ¡fuera de mi casa!
Entran a su casa y de repente ven a alguien llamando a la policía.
O sea... No, gracias.
Es que la gente va a votar por la ley. Es que me lo estoy viendo.
Es que yo de verdad me voy a enfadar. O sea, me voy a poner a jugar Origin Round solo porque tienen al tío este, al Copper Golem. Porque
Bueno,
es que...
pues el Richard hizo que va a votar por el Slayer porque le gusta más.
Pero el Rich dijo que votáramos por el Copper Golem. Así que yo le hago caso.
¿Ha dicho que votemos por el Copper Golem?
Sí. En el vídeo este de mierda, este último vídeo que ha sacado el Rich, que dice que va a votar por el Gler, ha dicho que nos recomienda votar por el Copper Golem porque sí, porque el Gler no va a tener una mierda de votos. Y eso lo sabemos tú, lo sé yo, lo sabe el Rich y lo sabe un tío que vive en Hong Kong.
Pues es que lo de la ley se está yendo a otro nivel. Es que te juro que como Dream haya dicho algo de la ley, es que me va a dar algo.
Es que solo tengo ganas de buscarnos en Twitter o en algún sitio a ver si Dream ha dicho algo. Solo para ya, ojalá que Mojang añada a los 3, que ceda, realmente ojalá que ceda y añada a los 3.
Porque yo me pregunto por qué no añaden simplemente a los 3 y ya está, que se jodan.
Pues porque se supone que es una, abre comillas, dinámica divertida, cierra comillas.
Mis pelotas.
Divertida, esta mierda causa más toxicidad que el League of Legends. O sea, si tuviéramos que hacer una gráfica de toxicidad por minuto, el League of Legends duraría más tiempo la toxicidad, pero lo de la Minecon es tendría una densidad de toxicidad de nivel increíble.
Let's
9 minutos, quedan 9 minutos.
El nivel de cringe está aumentando por momentos.
El nivel de cringe, en mi opinión, se está manteniendo porque no veo que... Por lo menos, en mi opinión, no está aumentando el nivel de cringe. De hecho... Bueno, sí está aumentando el nivel de cringe. O sea, son gente haciendo un gameplay.
Minecraft, ¿qué has hecho?
Antes eras chévere.
Alright, so final round comes down to the 5th.
This is ridiculous.
It's the only way those about should be, shouldn't it?
Oh, of course.
We got this. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Let's go, boys and balls. I got some now.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Oh. No! Come on, Shelby, you got this. It's just Shelby.
Now double arrow, easy cut. Draw up.
Shall we win the whole event?
I need to get one of them.
Oh my
O
god.
sea,
I slowed down.
nadie quiere ver esto. Si realmente los de Mojang creen que los espectadores queremos ver a gente jugando a lo que sea que estén haciendo, porque ni siquiera sé lo que están haciendo, ¿sabes? Tipo, si por lo menos dijeran lo que están haciendo, sería de agradecer, la verdad. Ni siquiera es lo que estoy diciendo yo mismo. Y no puedo confirmar que lo que digo tiene sentido, pero... porque estoy muy concentrado jugando el Mario Maker.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna cry.
Let's go, boys. Good job.
If you enjoyed the video and want to see some of your favorite content
Me
creators
acabo de morir por un
battle out
pez.
head-to-head,
Qué asco.
you can tune in to the next MCC, which is next Saturday on the 23rd of October at 8 p.m. BST.
¿Cuánto queda? 7 minutos, 8.
El siguiente video
¡Oh!
está dedicado
¡Bobbycraft!
a toda la comunidad hispanohablante, pues es un honor para mí poder representarlos y
Está
además
Bobbycraft.
traerlos a esta Minecraft Live.
Po.
3, 2,
No es... o sea, si está Bobbycraft, eso significa que no está el Rich MC.
todos adentro, todos adentro. Metemos 200 jugadores en la escuela.
Me voy a temer que no está el Rich MC. Me estoy temiendo que es que no está.
Imposibles de Skyblock, en el sistema solar, en un parque de diversiones, en Latinoamérica, a construir una ciudad entera, en las Olimpiadas donde todos representarán un país, donde deberán de sobrevivir, en la luna tendrán que pasar...
No va a estar. O sea, no va a estar Rich. No va a estar. Lo sé yo, lo sabes tú, lo sabe el propio el Rich MC.
A continuación se enfrentarán contra el guardián oceánico. El primero que salte de este avión con vida y pase por los obstáculos de litras podrá ganar el premio. Tenemos un ganador, está cerca.
Weón, ¿estás ahí? ¿Estás vivo?
Sí, estoy más vivo.
Bueno, por lo menos, ¿qué te parece? No sé, habla algo, di algo. O sea, ¿qué te parece que haya aparecido Bobbycraft?
Estoy más vivo que el cerebro de la gente que va a votar por la ley.
A ver, yo creo que cualquier persona cuerda ahora mismo está más vivo que la gente que va a votar por la ley. La verdad.
A continuación, todos
Pero,
esquivar las poderosas
a ver,
chanclas.
no va a salir el Rich MC. O sea, por lo menos en la pre-show creo que no va a salir.
El nuevo Warden y también las nuevas megacuevas.
Lo de Bobbycraft al menos no da cringe.
Por lo menos no, o sea, solo es él presentando sus eventos de 200 jugadores que hace cada jueves en Twitch. ¿Cómo hago esto?
Thanks to my community for so many moments shared in this event. You teach me, you challenge me, you inspire me.
Nivel de inglés 8000, para nada está leyendo.
Eso, o sea, se nota un poco que... Bueno, cuando digo un poco me refiero a que se nota mucho que está...
Just about wraps things up for the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. It is time for me to say goodbye.
Que está leyendo,
Next
o
is
sea
an incredible
que...
showcase of some of the amazing content that has been created in the year
¡Oh!
2021.
Se van a ir ya por fin. Se van a ir, ahí pone goodbye. Ah, goodbye pre-show. Nadie te recordará.
No. No mames.
¿Qué pasa?
Que la preview sigue.
A ver, quedan unos pocos minutos, ¿sabes? Pero ya está, ¿qué quedan? ¿5 minutos? ¿4?
What happened? Where are the rest of them? Where's the moon?
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit closer than I wanted to. Oh man, my dragon is not doing
¿Qué
good.
juega?
It's hard to...
No sé, o sea... Ojalá yo poder jugar a eso, ¿sabes? Porque tiene pinta de estar guapo, pero... el Dungeons.
Oiga, pero ¿a dónde va?
No sé, pero... Va a todos sitios menos a la vida.
¿Has visto ese tío? Esa habilidad Yo tengo una esto que es que mientras vas rodando sueltes fuego, pero ¿hasta dónde se ha ido ese hombre?
So you can run and you can sprint, and oh my god, it's so cool.
Por Dios.
Look at the jump animation. They've got all the sounds officially from Sega. This is insane. I love this. So you can.
Oh my gosh. Yo, these blazes. No, no,
Este tío. No sé.
no.
¡No!
Yo, no.
Es difficult shit, Chabum, sí, sí. Jaja, eso fue divertido. ¡Guau, divertidísimo! Tú, me estoy partiendo de risa. Por favor, ha llegado Don Comedia. No vaya a ser que nos mate de la risa.
마크 소리 최대로 한번 해볼게요. 너무 신기하지 않아?
Why that thing? What did I do to deserve this? No! Run away. Okay.
Nivel punto 86.
Come on, just nuke it down. It's dead.
No.
It's dead.
¿Cuántos miles de daños hace ese pibe?
Makes everything pop. And technically speaking, you could have the ray tracing on and have another texture.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Minecraft RTX? La
La
peor mierda que han podido hacer los de Mojang, en mi opinión.
Está bien que puedas meter algo para ver los gráficos. Mejor si te lo permites, pero coño, es que esto es una mierda.
Está guapísimo, colega. Oh, le metemos cangrejo.
O sea, lo de Sonic también.
Madre mía.
Menuda cheat. Menuda cheat, lo de Sonic también. Bueno, queda un minuto y medio de pre-show. Y ya por fin.
¿Por qué no hay ningún español por aquí?
Pues porque España no está a la muda.
¿Cómo puede ser que al Rich MC que le han dedicado hasta una cosa en la página de Minecraft, tío?
¿Y qué le han dedicado a la página de Minecraft que yo no he visto?
Cuando hizo lo de la granja de Odomas, esto le pusieron un apartadito ahí. Hombre, a ver, en un post, lo de la granja de Odomas rota.
Sí. Venga, un minuto. Un minuto. No me gusta el Mario Minecraft. Venga, voy a ver un poco de pre-show, a ver lo que queda de pre-show. ¡Alguien que habla en español!
Eran de México.
Bueno, pero habla en español. Es lo que importa. ¿Por qué esto se parece tanto a lo de... a lo de Cubecraft del Magic Eden?
My design of a pool table here. We've got our little holes that the balls can fall into. We've got a ball here.
¡9 segundos! ¡8! ¡7!
Oh, I got him. Oh god.
¡Un segundo! Ya está.
¡Aleluya! ¿Cómo?
¡Empieza! Fantasy Violence. Sí, sí. Lo que quieras. Sí, vale, except when camera, porque social distancing, times. No. Perfecto, sí. Bro, venga, enséñame la 1.19, por favor. Hazme el favor. Y también ¡Ojo! Empieza.
Dungeons, la llavecita de las pelotas.
Pececitos, un lago muy grande.
Como el cambio que ha habido, porque antes era todo un bloque y listo, y ahora como montañas y todo eso.
El cosito del Dungeons, el maldeano.
El jefe.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm the chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today. Filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft Dungeons, learn how to design and play.
A nadie le importa Minecraft Dungeons, pero vale.
The next Minecraft update and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
Vale. Bueno, ¿me presentas la 1.19 o qué?
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development.
Vamos a estar 3 horas de personas hablando. Es que me lo veo venir.
Hello. Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited.
¿Estás vivo o ya te has muerto?
Estoy vivo, pero me queda no mucho tiempo, es que me cago en la leche.
No te queda... A mí lo que no me queda es mucho de vida.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation.
Por favor, que enseñen algo, un poquito.
Hablando de la segunda parte de la 1.17, que esto ya lo sabemos, coño.
Por lo menos enséñanos otra vez al Warden, enséñanoslo ahí. Pero por favor, algo, un poquito. Un poquito. No te pido nada.
Designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's
no necesitamos a personas hablando.
We need a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten them. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time.
For example, on a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And
Bien por ti, te aplaudo.
It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff.
¿Quieres una medalla?
It saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
Chocolatito, ¿quieres un bocadillo? ¿Un bocata quieres?
I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Esa señora siempre parece que está a punto de llorar, de verdad. No me digas que no, porque la tipa esa, la Agnes, parece que está a punto de llorar.
Es una amargada la señora esa.
O sea, parece que en cualquier momento va a estallar en lágrimas y va a decir... Sí, qué bien, pero es que... Por cierto, me está doliendo que tengan ahí la textura antigua del hierro, ¿eh?
Muy feo eso.
Muy feo, muy feo. Me está doliendo.
Since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and
Venga,
take the time
enséñanos algo un poquito.
Un
cachito.
We're super thankful that we got so strong support.
Un cachito.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know.
Que sí, señora, llore todo lo que quiera, señora. Desahóguese. Pero deme la información. Transmítamela. De tú a tú, transmíteme la información en imágenes, en vídeos, audiovisuales. Por favor.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon.
Me estoy poniendo muy nerviosa.
We too are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep.
¿Hay alguien viendo este stream?
The best part of my job, I think it's
lo que deseas de hablarnos de la 1.18,
to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between.
Sí, bro, o
When I
sea, me
started this
parece
project
genial.
about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
Java en Bedrock Together, eso a mí me importa una mierda. Bedrock, mal. Java, bien. Vale, hasta ahí todos llegamos.
Yo me pregunto, ¿cómo van a hacer Java y... O sea, Java y Bedrock a la vez?
Esa es una pregunta que también... Dios mío. Por favor. O sea, no te estaba pidiendo estos audiovisuales, te estaba pidiendo cosas nuevas.
La 1.19. Queremos solo la 1.19. En el trailer no habéis metido nada de esta mierda.
What the fuck? Esa señora tiene cara de querer asesinar a una persona. Ni siquiera... Oh, Dios mío. Por favor, no me asesine, señor. Yo que le he hecho.
About my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
A nadie le importa.
1.19, por favor. ¿Qué está poniendo la gente en el chat? Que me importa un carajo las better versions of yourself.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
Divina, ¿a quién le importa?
And now we've been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers.
La gente está poniendo en el chat, vale, puedo ver desde el móvil, el chat en directo de...
If you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then, and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve.
Acabo de chatear Copper Golem.
That's amazing, and then you add our community. Bug tracking.
Ale.
Es que ya verás.
Hay un deck puesto de Copper Golem. Es literalmente presionar botones y es solo botones de cobre y se oxida con el tiempo y no funciona como estatua. O sea, Gian Abrela es la persona más asquerosa que puede existir en el mundo. En el móvil estoy viendo que están enseñando algo, ¿eh?
Nah, pero solo son las cuevas del 1.18.
Bueno, algo es algo. No me puedo quejar. Son imágenes audiovisuales. Eso sí, si me enseñan la 1.19 mejor.
¿Qué ves, tío?
No me quiero spoilear por lo del móvil, así que lo voy a tener así, tipo, para que eso solo se vea en el chat. La gente está poniendo que el golem de cobre es una mierda y que hashtag Timalay. Yo creo que la gente tiene un poquito de algún tipo de déficit mental o algo. No es por ofender. Bueno, sí, pero se me entiende. Hostia, qué guapo. Qué guapas las montañas esas enormes, ¿no? Tipo que es... What the fuck. Yo quiero vivir ahí. Tener una casita en la punta de la montaña. Ahí, con la nieve.
Wow.
Sí, me enseñas todo eso y no me enseñas las Deep Darks. Por favor, por lo menos el Warden. Un poquito de Warden, por favor.
¿Que te imaginas que las cubas profundas esas al final no las metes? Es que me da un puto
No, es que conociendo a Boyan, hay una posibilidad de que sea así. De que está tipo, vamos a añadir las cuevas. Nah, es joda, no vamos a añadir una mierda. Os quedáis sin Minecraft. Vamos a cerrar los servidores mañana. Adiós. Capaz.
I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play
Copper
Minecraft.
Golem, Ale,
Copper Golem,
Ale. Minecraft free, Ale. O sea, Hashtag Copper Golem, Alley, hola. Hay un tío que ha escrito, hola. Copper Golem, Gold Alley, Glare. ¡Ey! El primer Glare que veo, ¿eh?
No, Glare... Glare no
Team Copper Golem, O sea, pero creo que hay más Alley que Copper Golem, ¿eh? Me estoy empezando a preocupar.
Es que yo desde el principio he dicho lo de la Alley, que es una mierda.
So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then
el blending, wow.
To the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
Los nuevos chunks se van a cargar blendingueados.
And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah. So what happens if you open your old world with
Dios, por favor, enséñame algo.
I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas.
Ya veo la diferencia.
And the idea is to create the illusion that
pero
the whole time. We just
¿y la 1.18 y la 1.19?
Look what I found.
Por cierto, la decoración del escenario que tiene está bastante gucci, ¿eh? O sea, eso no se lo voy a
decir. Lo que más le gusta es como ese efecto que hay de sombras en movimiento ahí en el agua.
Está bastante bien hecho, ¿eh? Yo me llevaría sin duda una de esas flores a mi casa, la verdad.
¿Y quién no? Yo me llevo eso a mi casa.
Yo me llevo a los desarrolladores de Mojang a mi casa y que trabajen para mí.
Yo les tendría explotados.
No queremos explotarlo y no queremos explotar a nuestros trabajadores y por eso vamos a dividir la 1.17 en dos partes. Eso conmigo no pasaría.
Conmigo como habría sacado la 1.17 un mes antes y con la arqueología.
Seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole
world
looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly...
No, es que no quiero ver personas hablando, quiero ver acción.
If you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share it with others, anyone who
en Java tenemos un mineral de oro y en Bedrock no.
Almost exactly the
tontitos.
I mean, it's almost identical. And then it's a thing.
Y en Java tenemos un árbol extra. Más árboles extra.
And before you could chat with players on the other edition, but now
el Java se ve más bonito.
And I think that's really
y también hay más nieve.
I mean, when you find these amazing epic things.
Mira, hay un tío que ha dicho, we want all. A ese tío yo le doy un abrazo. Voy a su casa y le doy un abrazo. José Álvarez. Y comenta un emoticono de exclamación. José, por favor, estás haciendo el ridículo delante de todos.
So it's actually almost done. So we're gonna release it in
pues yo me tengo que ir, señor. Ya.
Bueno, pues, señor.
Thank you so much, Agnes.
Ya veremos.
Hay uno que ha escrito Ali ZZZ. Otro abrazo. Bueno, señor. Pues nos vemos luego, pues. Y luego ya hablaremos, debatiremos sobre qué nos ha parecido la cheat esta. Así que
let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most
señor.
teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve?
Gente.
Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them either. Ooh.
Gente.
You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You got the best example of togetherness yet? Okay, this better be good. Minecraft... You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not.
Baba Edition.
That's that ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient, perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Among Us.
Point goat. Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
We are not your friends. Bedrock and Java Edition coming to Game Pass for PC. Ojo!
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's
Se va EWFG y empieza lo interesante, de verdad, Qué suerte tienen algunos.
That will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially...
La gente está votando a la ley, no sé qué le pasa.
For a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby.
No, la Moblum!
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years,
vale. A ver, explico. 2 rondas. En la primera van a estar los 3 mobs y va a irse uno. Y en la segunda ronda van a estar los 2 mobs restantes. Y vamos a ver si la fuerza del Copper Golem gana la ley en la segunda ronda, porque el Glare está claro que se va a ir a la primera.
That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size, but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you
ahí está
telling
Jens.
Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Va a subir a la superficie.
Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just phew.
Vale.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I'll have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
But don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny.
Y aparece al lado suyo.
Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I guess Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And they are the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely.
Los tres mobs.
We have the Glare.
Próximamente tenemos stream de esto.
Doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it, and that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and.
Claro, están explicando las mecánicas, lo que ya han explicado. Voy a ver si ya se puede ir a votar.
Tipo. And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items.
Voy a ver si ya se puede ir a votar.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas. Yeah. I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the Copper Golem. Oh. And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper. And it will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Wow!
In addition, it loves pressing buttons.
Bueno, todavía no se puede votar.
Specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions.
Así que volvemos al stream.
That's amazing. So Copper Golem, LA, Glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will figure out what they like the most.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 97 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo un nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those 3 questions I think everyone wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. So I lost my train of thought.
There's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. How finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the
details.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Gente desde Estados Unidos, porque bueno, las oficinas de Mojang están en Suiza, creo. Suecia, perdón, Suecia. Suecia, no Suiza. Suecia.
I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are
Sweden.
Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Cost Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in
Están hablando de la
Minecraft.
marketplace y de todo
Textures,
esto, de los
worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making.
Me voy a poner a jugar al Mario Maker.
That kind of more developer type. Those are creators
O
too.
sea, cuando acabe esto, cuando pueda votar, voy a votar. Cuando deje de luego votar la segunda ronda, yo tengo absolutamente claro quién es el favorito, que por desgracia para muchos, en concreto para mí, y para muchos otros también,
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code.
Si tuviera una capturadora, ahora mismo os estaría enseñando el gameplay de Mario Maker.
A creator community request, which is like implement a damage command.
Pero como no tengo una capturadora porque soy recontra pobre.
And I just worked with a designer and we created this together, and I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that's just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year, we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can, manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy, and every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Eso es Bedrock, ¿no? No, no puedo. Tu puntuación es 15. Birthday party en Minecraft.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
Por favor, señora, ¿nos puede anunciar algo interesante? Tipo, el año pasado, la Minecon empezó bastante fuerte.
did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind blowing sometimes.
Este
just
año
what
está
they're
muy
able to do
flojo,
with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question.
Acabo de perder
They aren't just for
el desafío de Mario sin
modders or
fin.
people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone.
La verdad es que sí, la verdad, yo sí he probado el Blockbench.
Minecraft content creator. In
Y la verdad es
2017
que,
I started to create my own
a ver, no te voy a decir que es la cosa más sencilla del mundo hacer mods, pero
pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft
está guapo el Blockbench, está guapo.
Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used
Encima
by
hay para
Minecraft
Bedrock y
creators
Java,
all
sí, es
around the
verdad.
world to create models, animations and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench, and it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation, by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard and press Install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start
Está guapo,
customizing our
que hagan
model
eso
using
para
Blockbench.
poder
For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just
editar
going to
entidades.
recolor the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find the new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well. Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our grizzly bear. Have fun creating! It's free and works on all platforms.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add
Skills the
myself
pro
to
player.
Minecraft. I really, really love them, and I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they're sitting. I was just so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you were able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around. around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
It's kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that. So we encourage you all to try it. Like if someone that paint is the only skill that I have, I know everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. We would be so incredibly proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah. It's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on it.
Bueno, señora, usted no puede esperar a que los mobs, a ver qué hace la comunidad con Blockbench, y yo no puedo esperar a que me enseñes las nuevas características.
By our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who, this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I think it's incredible too, because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs, or like Shalakman Schematics, that's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
Aparte de... A ver... cuando tú te has ido, justo ha empezado lo interesante. Tipo que de repente... O sea, ha empezado lo de hablar sobre las votaciones y todo esto, y han empezado a enseñar audiovisuales. Y ahora están hablando sobre modelos que puedes hacer con el Blockbench y no sé qué, y tipo así. No, nada interesante hasta ahora, pero ya, o sea, habrá que esperar a que pase lo interesante. Vale, te aviso cuando empiece lo interesante. Vale, porque hasta ahora está puro bedrock, ¿sabes? Tipo, lo que más les gusta lo de Mojang, puro bedrock. También. Y señores hablando. Java es 1000 veces mejor y eso lo sabe todo el mundo, pero bueno. Nada, o sea, robots y perritos calientes. Bueno, ya te avisaré cuando esto, ¿vale? Vale, pues, hasta luego.
Amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many.
Me acaba de llamar RoboWFTG por el WhatsApp diciéndome que... Pero bueno. Habrá que esperar a lo interesante.
voice. Wow. We're kicking things off with the announcement of the...
Eso es del año pasado, ¿no?
Tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited.
Bees. Bees. Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult
Vale,
the bosses are.
creo que se viene lo chido.
The results
Eso no
of
es
the
chido.
first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger.
Mountains.
It's the Glow Squid! This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
Ojo. Se viene. Se puede venir, ¿eh? ¿Están metiendo el hype?
What should I do now?
Moppy.
¿El Phantom?
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Boo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Vale. Vale. Venimos a los mobs.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do, though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're
Vale.
in an
El
area
Glare,
that's
el
dark
mob
enough
que
for monsters.
se enfada
You can
con
bring it with you,
la luz.
and it will fly to dark areas.
El Alley,
When it
que...
gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Alley.
El Alley, el Ayay, que lo que hace es una mierda, o sea, no votéis al Ayay, está mal. Bueno, votar a quien queréis, vale, en serio, votar a quien queréis, pero estoy de joda, vale, es pura ironía, vale. Y el Copper Golem, que bueno, es lo mejor de lo mejorcito.
So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right, the poll is now open.
Vale, la poll está abierta, se supone. Aquí está. Votar el Copper Golem. El 100% de los votos es el Copper Golem.
On the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open
9 minutos quedan.
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
And I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
No. How do you spell Minecraft? What even is Minecraft?
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question for us just now.
No! Está ganando el Alley.
Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one.
Me va a dar algo, ¿eh? Si gana el alien me va a dar algo.
Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Voy a llamar a WFHG. Tengo que llamarlo, lo siento, tengo que hacerlo.
Meet a Minecrafter interviews some of the most incredible members of the Minecraft community.
They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Are you sure that's the right footage? Finally, this is our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month, we...
We're out of time. Bye!
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Va a ganar el alien. No, por favor, que no, por favor.
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to design a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table, so hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard.
Estoy viendo ya la votación se ha abierto.
Really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently
creo que es Twitter, no sé, pero creo... O sea, estoy viendo la votación... Joder, la gente es un normalita. 10% de los votos al Glare. 50% de los votos al Alley y 38% de los votos al Copper Golem.
Much the community loves it, so yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update,
por Twitter,
which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear.
Yo me he abierto una cuenta solo para esto, o sea, me acabo de abrir una cuenta de Twitter solo para esto.
Which has a spoon steering.
No la voy a usar.
I love that one.
Yeah.
No sé, pero no voy a usar, o sea, yo por si acaso, pero yo no voy a usar la cuenta en mi vida.
Hopefully not too much.
Yo te mandaba ahí el link.
Came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
Vale, voy a volver a poner el esto. Perdón. ¿Qué es? Uf, me asustó. Bueno, más que asustado, me he emocionado. El cerdo de Story Mode. A ver qué hay en Dungeons. ¿Un DLC gratuito? Puede ser, pa. ¡Ojo! ¡Puntos de aventura! Recompensas únicas. He ponido algo de las cabras ahí abajo, ¿eh? Eso es el golem de champivacas. De champiñacas, perdón. Mascotas y mucho más. Emotes. ¡Oh! ¡Por fin voy a poder hacer la breakdown skill en Minecraft Dungeons! Voy a poder hacer una breakdown skill en Minecraft Dungeons. No. No me la contés.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So, There's a lot going on in that video and a lot to talk about, but why don't we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal adventures, which are
gente, os dejo con el stream, ¿vale? Voy a hacer otras
through
cosas.
the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly. And have some fun with your friends. Why not, like we see here, having a party. Also, we added tons of new capes, because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins, just in case we were missing
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins, yes.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
Hey, Strawberry17 here, and I have a question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track and a track you can pay for. So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people do it so fast. I'm always so impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp. So you'll be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor harder than the one before, and you'll get to fight in arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses. You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants, and yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom, and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger, and you can test your skill.
That sounds really fun. So let's take a look at some live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that, we have JP. Hi, JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that throne from the archeology.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking
Speaking of my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we've prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear. And yeah, you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower,
Looks
right?
so cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces and new characters to meet. So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see, since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower and will guide you around and ooh.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
Maybe it was,
he was
a little
so fast.
too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Right, yeah. Our tower runs will be seeded and they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks, you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5. So then next time around, I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon and then I bet I could have done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now.
Right.
We're going to go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Let's do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we try to add new exciting combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have a ghast in the mix, and JP is getting sniped by it. So we're getting that's a tower guard right there. So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations and new ways to experience the game and defeat mobs and find strategies. And
Ghast looks really difficult.
Yes it is.
JP's not doing so good right now.
No.
Let's see. Oh, JP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really good.
That was so good.
So you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December. So very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Let's take one last look at some gameplay from the tower. Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing along to, all while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
Gente, ya ha vuelto. Gente, ya ha vuelto.
These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jumping awesome drift leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod and thunderstorms will stop you getting shot. Copper oxidizes, but to stop it, make it wax. Craft your raw ores into raw blocks if you've got too many stacks. You can find axolotls in the water.
Qué guapo.
Put them in your bucket, you can carry them around. There's glow squids way down here, they fill their caves with light. Make a sign using their ink, make the glow frame super bright. There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
There's so much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the glare.
Está obvio quién es.
And
O
the
sea,
copper golem. But you, the community, have spoken.
el
And now
malvado
one mob
Alei se ha ganado el corazón
and that mob is
de los
the glare.
pobres usuarios.
So that still leaves two amazing mobs to choose from. Which one do you want?
Claire!
Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these two.
Vale, se acaba de postear.
Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob
Se acaba de
that you
postear.
just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance
Una nueva
to
poll.
change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now. Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my
Gober Golem.
classes. Minecraft
Uf,
Education Edition is
está
available
muy
for
reñida la
schools,
cosa.
homeschools, and after-school programs.
54-45.
Awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft. The coolest part is seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language.
Está en
We
puro
reached out to one of our teachers
Minecraft
who learned
Education
Braille, and
Edition.
she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built, a school of the future. They thought about clean energy and inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we use coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand,
Que la gente piense con cabeza, por favor.
Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures.
La gente piense con cabeza.
And they're not
No,
just building
con los
blocks,
pies.
They're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write
¿Por
code.
qué? ¿Por qué la gente está haciendo esto? ¿Por qué?
Do this, off you go. But now it's like, blank schedule, Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports battle.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Oh, absolutely.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind farms. And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better, and can we all agree that learning should always be fun? Let's build a better world together.
Game on!
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes. Thank you. How's the show felt for you?
Ha hecho la bomba.
Fun show, and also of course we've shown so many exciting things.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we many that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and it's I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who play and
Por cierto, han cambiado como cambiado el escenario, ¿no? De atrás.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Yes. Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
Oh.
The Wild Update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature. And the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have
el hype ha bajado un 140%
about specific things about the Wild Update because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded. It's gotten bigger, and we've
¡Qué hijos de remil! Han movido los Deep Darks a la 1.19.
That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark.
¡Me cago
And, yeah. We also
Dios,
want to
estoy a
make sure that,
estoy a punto de coger un avión, irme a Suecia y empezar a pegar tiros. Es broma, es broma. YouTube no me borres el vídeo, pero... ¡Qué asco, qué asco, qué asco! Bueno, ¡Ojo! 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 A ver, no sé si he escuchado bien lo de que se va... Las Deep Darks la van a mover la 1.19. Espero que no, pero creo que sí he escuchado que... Vale, esos bloques ya se habían filtrado. Por lo menos la mayoría de ellos. Ojo.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like I have so many emotions.
Hay que llamar a EWFHG.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want
Para comentar lo de que ha ganado el
caves
Alex,
or
por
just
desgracia.
spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, you know, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, like, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery
Voy a llamar a EWFHG.
Minecraft.
Me voy a silenciar.
Player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Like, yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So, you know, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there?
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the Skulk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
You can even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with it, like through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
That's cool. And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and hear like...
That's amazing. Or you do that all around your world, and just whenever anyone's visiting
I'm not going to visit your world.
Shriekers are just shrieking. We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Gente!
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord, a vocal structure or something.
Quiero pensar que
that
escucho mal.
represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Vale, ahora vamos a ver al guarden, famoso guarden. ¿Por qué eso apareció Bedrock? Porque eso parece como una discoteca, ¿no? Qué fuerte. Vale, ¿se puede recolectar el cat... ¡Oh! ¿Qué ha sido eso? ¿Guarden? Ahí está. ¡Oh! ¡Un nuevo efecto! ¡Oh! ¡Lo necesitábamos! El tío tiene atrás un bicho que casi one-shotea y no está ni preocupado. ¡Pero pon una antorcha!
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that. Wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark.
Estoy preocupado, no quiero que...
And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had that before. So, you know, you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon, and I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft. And one thing
se apiade de mí, por favor.
So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful.
Se apiade de mí, Jesucristo, por favor.
Have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like unique identity for different biomes. As you can see, this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that. It's
Nuevas flores. Se pueden ver setas o algún tipo de hongo.
That's actually very Swedish.
Se pueden ver troncos en el suelo. También se podía ver abejas. Vale.
You want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild state.
Yes, that's true, and that's the swamp. Oh, our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art, and as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
A ver. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¡Agradecido con el de arriba! ¡Agradecido con el de arriba! ¡Agradecido con el de arriba! Mítica música del modo creativo de Minecraft.
Yes, and especially now.
Mítica música.
We have wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water. So it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
it's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft. So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow.
Los manglares.
Mangroves growing from the mangrove, and you can see here the
nueva madera.
Up on
Nuevas hojas.
It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves.
Nuevas hojas.
And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah,
el primer sapling que se puede plantar bajo el agua.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember planting mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like right in the sand because they're super cool.
That's adorable.
So seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community like, will there be a new wood type?
Oh, nueva manera de mangrove.
We were able to add a new wood type for the mangrove.
And
look at it.
Literalmente es una fusión entre la de acacia
all the blocks here, it's gonna be
y la de jungla.
Types are gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on. gorgeous. I love it. I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the root should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because for example, when you like go with a boat,
¿Están ahí
and then
enseñando?
you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this.
Esto se parece a lo de Origin, regalos
It's
tú.
really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp?
Van a actualizar el bioma del pantano. Es eso, ¿no? Oh, mangrove swamp.
Just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their
Pantano
roots,
de manglares.
water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love
Se va a poder hacer clay.
Like, I always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a villager's job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more
ladrillos de barro.
Cool, like to build with.
Ladrillos de barro.
Sets, and I'm really excited.
Ladrillos de barro.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome.
Ladrillos de barro.
So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか
Ladrillos de barro.
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes. Well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Las ranas. Ranas en Minecraft. No. 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 No mames.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaves, because I mean, the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
Estoy flipando.
You're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Yes, the fireflies. So you can see them.
Luciérnagas en Minecraft. Luciérnagas.
Making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there is life going on all around you. And
frogs.
Oh yeah, also they're frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that. They're frog food.
Poor fireflies.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and
That's
they're
true.
beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's, you know.
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish,
it's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
Okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes, so you know, all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles.
No.
Because we have frog variants. And
Mucho contenido para la 1.19. La 1.18 creo que va a ser de las peores updates. O sea, ya está. ¿No van a meter las Deep Darks en la 1.18? La 1.18. Hasta que no estén las Deep Darks, yo no tengo una 1.18.
One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So frogs are the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to, like, Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3 variants.
Okay, so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed.
Ranas del calorcito.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were colored that way.
There is a reason they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we add something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called grey foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all 3 of them. And you didn't... So you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant is going to have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet, because we are working on the frogs right now.
Estoy flipando. Es que no hablo porque estoy flipando.
Which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's gotta be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I love them
all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Ya está, ¿no?
Ya no. So many puns. I like that though.
This is quite an awesome update. And I mean, I really see the name for the wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying dark. And I love that contrast between these 2 things.
It's absolutely amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show. And as always, the time has flown by. And a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
Black Clips parte 2. Lo de Xbox Game Bar. Hoy Game Pass. El Hedro. Nuevas herramientas para el... Esto, Minecraft Dungeons, esto sí me ha interesado, por ejemplo. Yo tengo el Dungeon, de hecho hice un stream hace unas horas, pero sin querer, lo hice pero no lo hice. Y la actualización salvaje, con pantanos de esto, de las ranas, los bloques de tierra, de fango, de musgo, no, de musgo no, las deep darks, que está guapísimo eso, o sea, está guapísimo. Los bloques de skulls estos nuevos, tampoco son la gran cosa, pero y la actualización del pantano.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow!
Very exciting.
You really came in.
Wow! No, o sea, wow, el Ale, no nos lo esperábamos.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner.
Sí, ya lo sabemos, el Ale.
LA. Wow. Yes, I'm super
Por favor, por favor.
really lovely mob.
Dios, es que estoy a punto de llorar de la tristeza.
Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you from
Estoy emocionado.
Mojang Studios.
Tengo los pelos de punta, pero
Bye.
qué asco.